And all in real life, it would be terrifying.
Yeah, like the idea of I can move shit with my mind is not just the most like insane power trip in a conventional sense.
Yeah.
But if you really think about what that means,
You extrapolate.
if you like really like take it to its logical extreme, that is the most terrifying thing. You are a literal walking weapon.
Yeah.
Why are you holding these races? And why did you invite us so secretively?
Cat's got some energy he needs to use up.
Oh! Because he wants to make new cars, idiot. That seems really obvious to me.
Yeah.
Very secret, very hush-hush.
Well, don't call it something so evil, please. I'm gonna need you all to sign these non-disclosure agreements.
Yeah.
If you want the best,
We're gonna be
you
talking
need
to
help from
investors.
the best. Hence, you and your friends.
Yeah, the best racers and drivers in the world. Sonic.
You know those ones.
Do you have a crown covered with jewels and a treasure box?
That's my girl!
And I'm a bitch.
There's my girl.
Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason, sugar.
Just making a note for later. That's my girl. That's my girl. Hashtag that's hashtag my rouge.
My rouge.
He'll tucker himself out after a
Yeah.
little after a little bit.
There you
yeah.
go.
Yeah, he's done. Oh no, buddy! Like, that was very strenuous. Thank you. No. 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 Ah. What's wrong, buddy? He just really wants attention. Come up on the couch, asshole.
Damn, we're right here.
We would literally pet you.
Oh, we're busy.
But we're not looking at him.
Yeah.
We're not looking at him.
You're talking, but nothing.
Goddamn, power characters are the wrong characters to do these with. There's my girl, there's my rouge. Give me my gems, bitch! That's all I care about, bitch. She's freelance. That's the thing, that's another really fun thing. Let me finish my thought about Silver first. Which is, like, I've always loved his character design, and I've always loved his powers. Because the idea of psychokinesis is like, Jesus Christ, just Silver could be the Dark fucking Phoenix, for fuck's sake. Imagine playing as that. And that's topical because there's a new shitty movie coming out for the Dark Phoenix. And it's like, oh, you're just gonna skip the regular Phoenix? Goddamn, that's a whole other discussion. But, like, literally, you can just have Silver just be the Dark Phoenix. Like, he could, like, just... That's his boss fight in Sonic Generations, is he just throws a fucking city at you.
Well played. Okay. President of an automotive
That's real, is what you said. Yeah, like, just... I can just pick up... I'm gonna pick up this... I'm gonna rip this building off of itself and throw it at you. Like, what the fuck? That's super cool. Imagine playing as that shit. Haven't had it yet, but imagine. Like Second Sight or Psycho, Psychor. There was some game that came out very close to Second Sight, which was really funny. Where like you had the like in that game in the non-second in Second Sight you could like brain control people, you could do telekinesis and pick up people and, like, bash them against the ground and shit like that. You can, like, control their minds. In Psycho, I forget what the fuck it's called, but if you know what Second Sight is, you absolutely know what the other game I'm talking about is. Like, you probably played that one instead. But it had in that game there was a power where you could just blow up people's heads. Like fucking scanners. Like you just sent psychic energy into someone's brain and exploded it from the inside out. Silver can probably do that. I want you to really think about that shit. He absolutely could. Let alone he can fly because he can levitate himself by psycho-telekineticing himself. So he can fly. Probably, like, that's his boss fight with Infinite in fucking Sonic Forces, is he's just flying, having a DBZ battle with Infinite. And that's why he lost to Infinite, because Infinite's power is psycho-fucking you.
Right in the end.
Like, talk about the perfect antithesis to psychokinesis is virtual reality, is the ability to, like, create, like, feed false information into someone's brain.
Inception them.
Of course, one cannot create something without information.
Yeah.
And
Fucking
I
old
have gathered
ignorant.
much information from your races.
Yeah, why do you have a weird mustache, though?
Indeed.
I don't buy this.
Energies generated from your teamwork are astonishingly powerful.
There's gonna be an evil swerve here. We know it to be true.
You know it.
We don't know what Zavok and Eggman are doing.
to know.
It's gotta be related. Yeah, are they like gonna steal it or something?
Was up to no good. Buckle up.
There's no reason to assume that he isn't, just because you know who he is now.
Your
Yes.
ultimate energy
The fuck is wrong with
will
you people?
Revolutionize
Oh,
transportation, fuel new industries, and reduce pollution using nothing but the inherent.
He's
strength
going
of
for the
teamwork.
civic ending.
Indeed. I've been devoting myself to the racing industry for the development of new technologies and universal peace for many, many years. This is the breakthrough moment.
I don't believe you. You're very
You must
sinister.
be working
I
with
don't believe
Eggman
that,
then.
Tanuki.
I guess we got kind of judgy on you.
I mean, he doesn't have to be working with Eggman to be kind of devious.
Yeah.
What you think of me is
Oh,
unimportant.
big as
Only
you
the
are.
engine
Big
matters.
as- Big
And
as
to
swole.
that end,
It is.
Another brutally difficult race.
Race, niggas.
you're beginning to
Crunch berries,
understand me.
nigga, damn. Only speaking races.
My language is the race, the motor, the rev. And that's why, like, Silver's character makes so much sense, because, like, you would have to, like, it's the Superman argument. Hold on. Reduce pollution using nothing but the inherent strength of teamwork. That sounds like a Sonic plot.
Yep.
It's the Superman argument. Like, Superman has to have had the most idyllic moral purity ever. Like Ma and Pa can't need to have been living fucking saints.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the idea that Superman would not have gone mad with power is ludicrous.
Yeah.
He is literally invincible. And has infinite, like, ability and power and strength, and he could just literally just fuck the world with his pinky. So he the only reason this character is not a villain is because he has to have had, like, the best possible upbringing and, like, moral purity and values
Has to be from
instilled
Kansas.
he has to have been from Kansas as an essential aspect of the character.
Yep.
So, like, same way, Silver has to be a pure cinnamon roll. Otherwise, it's like, how the fuck are you not evil?
Yeah.
Like, the idea of using his powers for selfish or malicious reasons literally has to have not occurred to him at all.
Yep.
Like, it can't have been a thought that entered his mind. Ooh, fuck.
Ooh.
I mean, like, Shadow's the ultimate life form, and we saw what happened when he's like, fuck everyone, I'm gonna roast your asses. We know what happens. To Sonic, like that, again, the dichotomy of the three hedgehogs is like, Shadow does seem acutely aware of the darker aspect aspects of his potential nature. And he's like, because like he used to be like he was a theoretically he could have been a pawn of the Black Arms aliens and brought about, you know, the end of the world via horrible war from aliens. But he chose to resist that. Like he does have that as a part of his creation was, you know, the Black Arms aliens being assholes. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be a good guy. I'm gonna instead value like what Maria and Gerald to a lesser extent, because he was kind of evil, instilled in me instead. There's another character that's kind of a good like Hellboy kind of is a good analogy for that, where like he's literally the spawn of Satan and the Antichrist, and he's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good, thanks though.
Yeah, I appreciate it. But...
like Shadows of like he sees the alternate road of like potentially being an evil person, and he's like very intentionally making a choice to not go down that road.
Yeah.
Silver doesn't even comprehend the notion that he could be anything but what he is.
What a good boy.
Yeah, it's not even a thought. But like in a different kind of way to Sonic, because Sonic's also kind of in that way, where I think it's different because like Silver and Sonic don't comprehend the notion of using their powers, their abilities, I would say, not really powers, because like it's not a superpower, it's stated that psychokinesis, telekinesis, whatever you want to call it, in Silver's future is not unusual. He is not unique. He does not have a superpower. And Sonic, again, I always reject the notion that he has a superpower. He didn't fuse with the fucking Speed Force, he's just fast. Because he runs. He likes running. So he run fast. So I always reject the notion that like there's anything inherently unique about that. What makes Sonic unique is because he's such this like it's not because of his speed. He's special, like he does special things with his speed because he is special. The speed is not what makes him special.
Yeah.
But anyway, like they're both in that way ignorant of the malicious potential of their abilities, but in different ways. Where Silver, it doesn't even occur to him that he could be selfish whatsoever with his abilities, whereas it does not occur to Sonic to not do the right thing. That's always been an aspect of Sonic's characters that I always like the most, is a character that's like, why are you helping me? Like, why are you getting involved with this? And he's like, no special reason. Like, the notion that like, why are you helping? I need a reason to help?
Yeah.
Like, he does the right thing because because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, there's no motivation, really.
Neutral good.
Yes.
You and I have some unresolved
I don't know why everyone agrees to that.
Yeah, I didn't agree to that.
That's right, and the only place to resolve
Just
it
proof.
is at the finish line.
You guys never stop, do you?
Where's the fun in that? You don't win by stopping, you win by
Sex?
going.
No.
Why did she have that facial expression?
She's into it. She's shipping it.
You guys never stop, do you?
Tensions.
My vag and ass.
She was into it. She's into it.
She's into it. Threesome.
I have this full-size body pillow of Sonic that I have for completely...
legitimate, non-creepy reasons.
Okay, let's race!
That might be my favorite joke in the entire show. It's so messed up.
Yeah. Like, aren't you dating?
Amy. Amy.
So, it's a free universe last time I
This
checked.
makes you moist.
Not if you had your way. What were the two of you talking about?
We were discussing
That's a
science.
good line.
Way
Ooh.
above your pay grade, dimwit.
Silver throwing that shade.
Science stuff like the ultimate energy
I have
engine.
have
That
mind
kind of power
powers, you
must have made
fucking
you
piece of
hungry with
shit.
desire.
Yes! That engine, I could
chips.
finally destroy.
Look at how pure Silver is, just seeing through everyone else's bullshit.
Showing us the way.
You hired Zavok to steal it, didn't you?
Am I really that obvious?
Thank you.
Metal Sonic, Zavok, win this race.
And
no
now you
matter
already
what it
admitted
takes.
to it. What does that gain you?
Yeah.
How does winning the race mean, like, Silver's not just still gonna be like, hey, what the fuck?
Hey.
Yeah, like, Sonic, like, he's a cocky asshole. Like, he's so into how cool he is. Like, that's probably it. Like, Sonic knows he's special, but he's still, like, it doesn't occur to him to not be a good person.
Yeah.
That is, like, just, like, yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't understand. What do you mean, why am I helping you? Like,
So awesome.
like, that's what I'm so cool, of course I'm gonna help.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the complete, you know, logical through line for him.
Yeah.
It's like a spectrum. Like, Shadow is like, I'm gonna be a good guy because that's my choice.
Yeah.
He's choosing to be a good guy. To Sonic, the concept of, like, I could not be a good guy? What are you talking about?
How?
I'm so cool, of course I will be a good guy. That's how cool I am.
I'm so cool.
Silver probably doesn't have any sense of ego whatsoever. That's like, he's just, I'm just happy to be here. Like, not engaging in the trash talk at all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna own you, Silver. Oh, okay.
He's Canada in World War II. Happy to be invited.
I'm just here. I'm cool. He doesn't even know how cool he is.
Yep.
What the fuck is happening to Knuckles? What the fuck? Did you see that shit? He was literally spinning on his side.
I did not see that shit.
Oh my god, that was really funny. Yeah, Silver's just like, what do you, like, oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I can do mind shit. He probably
You wanna
doesn't,
see?
he probably doesn't even occur to him that there's anything special about that.
Yeah.
Probably because in his time, it isn't. Just the purest cinnamon roll.
Yes.
Some help.
Cannibalism.
What? God damn it. I was gonna go and... God fucking damn it. No! What the fuck was I want to talk about after Silver?
Get ready to boost me.
There we go. I don't remember now.
Sonic is neutral good.
Well, like... I actually generally think of Sonic more as chaotic good. I think of Tails as neutral good.
I've never understood and given a shit about that whole thing. It just drives me nuts. I don't know.
Well, like, people don't get it. Like from the original D&D, because it originates from D&D, is a character alignment. It's supposed to be a tool to help you roleplay. Because you're playing a character, and you, like, they don't want you, when you're role-playing, they don't want you to go like, I am John Bran, and have a smartphone, and that is, I'm going to interact with this medieval fantasy environment as if I am knowledgeable, and, like, with the moral, like, outlook, compass of someone who lives in, 2009. I don't know why I went 2009. Like, 1980s America. The idea is, like, here is, like, the moral guide, or structure of how your character would behave in any given situation. There's, like, follow the law, but try and help people, do your own thing and try and help people, follow the law, don't get involved, do your own thing. Like, chaotic neutral is like, you can interpret that as just complete sociopathy, just completely, like, no allegiance, pure self-interest. And there's like, follow the law, but like oppress people, be an asshole and oppress people. Like, just be a complete psychopathic evil dude. So, like, it's supposed to be like your characters take a prisoner. Well, or like you get in a fight with someone, they throw down their weapons and surrender. Well, how does your character respond to that? The character alignment is supposed to be like, well, my character is lawful good, or lawful neutral, he would probably take them prisoner. Or my character's chaotic neutral, or chaotic whatever, just kill them, so we don't have to deal with them anymore. And then, like, neutral is sort of supposed to be, like, a middle ground, like, well, maybe we can, like, let them go, and then they'll owe us, or something like that, or, like, that's just an example. It's supposed to be an aid, but people treat it as, like, a restriction, and that's why it's when you treat it like a restriction, it's a bad thing. But, like, it is kind of always fun to be like, what, is this character lawful, neutral? Okay, what are they? And then there's the one that's, like, just literally all Batman. Every single one is Batman. Lawful good, like, Adam West Batman. Neutral good, this other version of Batman. Different quotes and things that Batman did. Every single one. Chaotic evil, kicked a guy for eating ice cream. Neutral evil, I'm the god. What are you, dense? Are you retarded or something? I'm the goddamn Batman. So, like, it's just funny. It's just fun and stupid and funny to be like, what character alignment is fucking Sonic? Well, I'm just living by my own feeling. That seems chaotic to me. He does not seem to have much mind for the lawful conventions of society. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I don't show off, don't criticize. I'm just living by my own feeling, and I won't give in, won't compromise. But I always have a steadfast heart of gold. Damn! Just totally flip that motherfucker around. That strikes me as a very chaotic good mentality. I don't know, in those lyrics. Silver's too new. We're gonna have to stop recording after this fucking race, because the cat is seriously pissing me off.
Yeah.
Also, it's getting a little late.
A little.
Vector! I'll help you.
Hey, hey! Yeah.
Meh.
Hey, you're fucking annoying as hell. Like, wow.
Pay attention to me. We've been recording for a long time,
I've had
to
this
be
cat 17 years.
100% fair.
A year ago, he decided, I'm a baby now. And so suddenly, I just have a baby. I always have to keep an eye on him. I always have to make sure he's okay. Every time he makes a sound, I have to go running. I have to close every door, keep everything closed, because he gets into everything now. Like, I just have a baby all of a sudden.
Yeah, he's very old, but he thinks he's a kid.
Yes.
All of a sudden.
Fucking old as shit.
I'm talking too long. My throat's really starting to scratch itself out.
My God, we have covered topics.
Very good game.
Yeah. also Sonic.
I love talking about Sonic. It's very fun for me to talk about.
Oh, she's talking about sex.
We've learned things today.
We have.
Oh, the timing of that could not have been better. That could have been very bad for me. I like Silver. I like Shadow. I like Tails.
Oh, Tails.
Sonic's cool. I like Tails. I like Knuckles. Yeah, that's funny, is like, I brought that up, in terms of the story we've been seeing so far, like, Vector, Tails, and Rouge are trying to be on the ball. What is he doing? Oh, okay. I didn't know you were doing the laser pointer. Are trying to stay on the ball here. Actually, to a degree, it's more Shadow who's trying to stay on the ball. Oh, not really. The Hedgehogs are just happy to be here, and they're confident that they're gonna deal with the threat, but whatever. Like, we'll deal with it like we always have, to varying degrees and, like, understandings. and motivations. But like Silver's not even like a speed character, so it's not even based on like. And then there's like the characters that are just like, I'm here to bust heads. Knuckles. What are you doing, cat? Knuckles, Blaze, Omega, and Big. They're just they're here to do their thing.
Do they thing.
And they're not even all power characters. Like they're not being they're not being shoved into like the type of racer they are. Their role in the story is not being defined by their gameplay, which is what would happen sometimes in the racing games, where it's like, oh, the technique character is the intelligent character, the power character is the big dumb idiot character. That's sort of what you had in like Sonic Riders and other stuff of that nature. But in this is just like they're all in character. They're being defined by their characters, not. And some of them their characters are being fucking invented, which is also nice. That's another big difference with Sonic to like other like his fellows is.
You realize that I'm the one controlling it? It's really creepy. Now he watches it for a bit and then looks right at me.
Like,
I know that's you. It's really creepy. Sorry, guys.
That's another thing is like I love what's one of the most interesting things about Sonic for me is all the characters. Is their personalities and the way they interact with each other and the relationships they have and their different like outlooks and like beliefs in life and shit like that. And like what other like that's something that separates Sonic from themselves. Like I don't like you're not gonna think about that with fucking Mario or like not even like Ratchet and Clank or anything like that. Like other platforming mascot type characters. Like I'm sitting here going like what's the like moral fortitude what's the moral fucking like byline? I'm gonna have to stop. I'll just stop and we'll come back to this later. We'll pick up here later because we need to deal with this and it's been too long anyway. But like
holy shit, we've been going for almost 5, 6, 7, 8 hours.
It's 5 a.m. right now.
Yep.
I'll do some car mods here while I finish my thought. Like, I can't even think, like, even games that try and do that on purpose, I can't think of many that are, like, I love sitting here and thinking about, like, what's the fucking, like, mentality, like, the world outlook that the main character fucking has. Like, what's Sonic's main fucking life, like, how does he define himself and his relationship with the world? And how does that relate to Tails, who's like his closest confidant, but he doesn't share that. He doesn't share that, like, philosophy. Oh no. You're being such a shit. I'm almost I like Sonic.
Sonic.
That's all.
He's a Sonic.
I should go to bed.
Oh yeah, shit.
I mean, actually, no. I don't have to. I don't fucking care. I'm not going to work tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
and I need to force myself to, like, starting tomorrow, I think, I'm gonna start trying to force myself to go to bed
be a good idea.
earlier.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
I have Monday off, whatever.
Yeah.
This game's fun. I would love to play this co-op. I really like playing it. Like, that's why it's so easy to talk about other shit. Well, playing it is because, yeah, it's because it's just like it plays really well. It's really seamless.
Yeah.
To just play it. I would love. I heard the online is not good, and when I tried to go online, it didn't work. I didn't get matched up with anyone. I was like, John Travolta gif.
Yeah, that's really weird, especially if we get launched.
Yeah, so hopefully that is something that gets dealt with, but, I would love to play this co-op, because, like, it's a really fun game. Hence why it's been so easy to just play while, you know, shooting the breeze, basically.
Yeah, shooting shit.
Santa.